Welcome back to the Big Massive Podcast with me and Niall. We're in year number 4, are we? 3?
Well, we're into year 4 now.
And the year 4 doing podcasts, and we still haven't took off.
And Ronan still didn't want to do it today.
It's his fault.
Hey man, if anything we can throw out, it's over the next
See if I recorded myself doing a shite. You throw it out.
You shite, I just reached down in the toilet.
That was your best episode yet. No, we're back in
I was
action.
thinking back to the days. Remember the days me and you used to laugh our balls off thinking, me and you's going to be the two big men walking over the bridge in Oma.
Well, you would have got more than me. Because I was already semi-famous.
You weren't.
From Strabanter.
You weren't.
Strabanter! Fucking hate that thing. Or, I got Straban Banter. Oh man, it's Strabanter. No, I just hated Strabanter, yeah. Especially when I work in the schools. And I walk in there, Strabanter! Look at Strabanter!
I know.
Are you the bats? No, I'm not. Need a bigger head.
That's obviously people then too that don't really watch either.
No. Who does? Who does? Whenever Strabanter took off, it was local. That's the way it worked.
Yeah.
We were given we never envisaged it going outside of Strabane, you see, because it was all local jokes, every one of them. But then people from Strabane outside Strabane got it, and then we started to do a wee bit stuff. Then it was across the board, like the Orange Man or the Ballycommon Games and stuff. That was more
So much effort for no money.
no, which worked out now. Huh?
Or Ronan's. This is Ronan's. This is the East Wing and Ronan's.
Did you see the bottom of my slippers? Did you see the fucking? You can see the track of my heel.
Stinking.
Not bad.
No. Man.
Fucking smell it.
No, man. Feet and shoes and... Don't now. Come on.
Is that your wee sword head?
Fucking had it again.
Anyway, we're back.
We're back. New Year's resolution. Ronan's.
Did you get nearly barred from anywhere or nothing? I was out 2 nights. The night of what day was one? So the night of the Alley Theatre. What a night! Great night. Fair play to Strabane, packed the place out. The back row or something wasn't filled, but everybody just was every other chair. Me, Eamon, Jasmine, Sarah, and Paddy McDonald finished the night out. Gregor, stand ovation. One of them, none's right.
Was it
But, no, they seen me. I got the camera and turned it round and started going, get on your fucking feet. No, because I knew when the photo was took, they're not going to see me doing that.
No.
Now I'm telling everybody, I don't give a fuck. Get on your fucking... Anyway, they all enjoyed it. Great feedback. But you know the way I wanted to do the celebrity boxing?
Aye, the way you don't allow you.
They don't allow...
Shane Todd doesn't allow you.
You know, whatever. And I was looking to fight Geddes or whatever, somebody big. And I wanted to know by now, so I can train, but I'm back training. In the mind, haven't went to the gym yet.
Fucking a joke. Gym's been closed.
I'm back the next week. I'm not going to fucking go back.
In my head, I'm my head of a six-pack.
I'm visualising going back to the gym, and everybody says it. Lost the attraction, man. I'm thinking, Jim. Jim. Stay the fuck. So,
All boys call Jim, calling him the house. Hey!
Big James. Jimbo. Fucking, so.
How fit are you in your own head? Or are you still not that fit?
Still touch my toes. But they need to pick somebody now for me, and I would start training for it. It depends on when it is. If it's in the end of March, happy
right,
days.
man, you're right.
Anyway, I want it in. And Paddy wanted me in. And Paddy said to me, would you not fight Geddes? I said, of course I would. And then he says, Geddes doesn't want to fight. He's fighting. Because Paddy says, this is what Paddy says. Paddy says he'll fight Talal Jamar, who I think Colin Geddes is meant to fight. So I think that's them two have decided to fight each other. So I think, well, this Paddy says that he said to Geddes, you fight Boyle, I'll fight Talal. And he says, no, I want to fight Talal. And Paddy says to me, why don't you fight Tommy McCarthy?
Not my one.
Right? And I went, fuck up, Paddy. He's a light heavyweight champion. He's actually currently professional fucking boxer. He goes, you'll fucking fight him. I said,
Are you
"Paddy."
feared then?
Until I got drunk that night. Yes. Tommy McCarthy woke up and seen a text from me from 5 in the morning. Hi, big man.
You still boxing, are you?
Do you fancy fighting at the charity fucking boxing night? I know you took your head of me, but sure way the fuck that.
Tell them about a crack.
Oh, I woke up and I seen it and went, what's wrong with your life? Eh? And straight away I text Tommy. I said, Tommy, because it's an insult to the man as well. Not only that, he's got a fight in fucking February, title fight or something. A real fight. You know what I mean?
Right, okay.
And I'm going, do you want to come and do the fucking... I sent back to him, man, don't fucking listen to a drunk man wired up. And I says, it's Paddy McDonald's fault anyway. But once somebody sends the wee seed, maybe and I got drunk in, it's fucking 4.
You're like us here.
4 in the morning, maybe Paddy's got a fucking point.
Right, but I was loud. Like at 8 o'clock, you're like,
still-
no way. At 10 o'clock, you're like, nah.
Yeah,
At like 12 o'clock,
8
you're-
o'clock I was saying to Paddy, what the fuck? Paddy, come on. Do you know?
12 o'clock, you're like,
I think maybe about half 12 I was telling people.
hey, it might be fine. It might be fine.
Then you go to about 2, you start lying. Oh, I'm definitely fighting McCarthy. No.
No, about 12 o'clock, you go, hey, you might be fighting Tommy McCarthy, you know?
By 2 I am. By 2 o'clock I'm definitely fighting. It's agreed, signed.
Did he get back to you?
100 straight away. Do you want to read the text?
Aye. What's the weight difference?
Doesn't matter. He's a
You're
curve.
always mouthing that you're afraid of nobody, and
Aye.
comedians, you're afraid of no comedian. Well, he is a comedian too.
I
so
did
you're
say
mouth-
before, but it's an insult to the man. He's got a fight coming up. That's like.
Did
fucking-
he say yes
That's
or no?
that's like fucking. We're having a grappling tournament, comedians grappling tournament, and then you ask to fight Gareth Vaughan or somebody that just got his black belt. Oh man, I did it years ago. All right. And the boys that do karate, if I had stayed at it, it'd be black belt. They only went 3 weeks or a month. What was on again? Insta messages. Fucking, but I wasn't slowsta. I'm gonna change my mind that morning.
You can actually delete them. They can't see them.
Can you?
Aye.
Bastard. Aye, because before he would have woke up. What do you see? Right.
I'd love to have been there when you woke up. Like fucking Home Alone. Kevin out of Home Alone. Ah!
What do you see? It says, are you allowed to do the charity boxing match? He says, I certainly. It's fucking, do you know what it was? 7:44 a.m. That's me waking up. Fucking, really hear us. No fucking, from the night before.
Still awake.
No, that's me from the... You telling the world that I'm on cocaine or something?
Oh, well
That's what
done.
you bet. So,
I couldn't stay up that time.
that's me. I remember waking up early. Do you know when you're still drunk, thinking you're a hired man? So it
You've
said-
never been up at quarter 8, ever.
I always do. See,
So what time did you get back to our message? Was it 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock last day?
I stared at it long before that. Fuck off. I slept at one of my sleeps. I woke up at 6, I think, one day there.
Oh my God, 6 in the evening.
At 11 hours or 12 hours. Lovely. So my sleeping now's fucked. I'm up playing PlayStation now at 6 in the morning.
I'd find that.
Yesterday I was up
Bonkers.
this morning. I was up to 6. I'm playing a game called Days Gone, man. Holy
It's the zombie one, buying the motorbike.
It's like a mixture between what do you call the motorbike series? Everybody loved
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy. Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
Anarchy.
What do you say?
Anarchy.
Anarchy. Anarchy.
Or Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
Aye.
Fuck. It's a mix between that and
Walking Dead.
Why am I looking at
I don't
yours?
know. I keep it in there.
This is a disgusting start. This is a rare start. It's like a mix of that. So it's unreal. And it's one of them ones I'll do one more mission. And then you do 5. And then it's 5 in the morning.
Must be on the coke.
I said, the paddock gone bad or me. None of the comedians will fight. Because I'm massive. He sent back a laughing face. He says, I'm fighting myself. Getting announced today, so can't do it.
I've got a real fight there.
Then I smell fear. He writ laughing back. And then I shit myself and went, when are you coming back to do a gig at Strabane?
You fucking dick. What was the? What
I
was,
said, stick a 28 for March down, so fuck, I must put that down. Sweet to the beat. And then woke up the next morning, or the next day, and I was like, fucking, did I really take that, man? When I was still half-blooded. I says, hey man, I need to stop texting professional boxers when I'm drinking. I do it all the time. Like.
What's my thing going to
That's
do?
one of the things ask every boxer, you know. Go on, please ignore, or just ignore me, lol. Happy Christmas to you and your family. He says, I could get a couple of retired fighters if you want. They might be up for it. Happy Christmas. I haven't got back to him. Happy Christmas, Tommy. You legend. But hey,
which boxer would you fight? Barry McGuigan?
I'd give him a good go.
What is he? Fucking 4
I
foot?
don't give a fuck.
What would be the weight between you and Tommy? Honestly.
Sure, I'm 16 and a half, 17.
What's
He fights about 14, does he? 14. But Tommy would run around about 16 or 17, I'd say.
Aye.
Fuck up. What's the point? He would just jab the jazz at me. I would do it just to...
Do you know what? You'd have to do a Paddy McDonald. You'd have to be high 60%.
Remember, I has 60%, but keep the fuck.
30%.
Only 10%, maybe you said. He wouldn't, he would just think.
Keezy give you a wee dig today here in the podcast.
I would love to have him a dig.
He was just like, do you know what? I thought Boiler and Paddy McDonald would be the fight of the night, but they had a agreement to do nothing. So it ended up being Mickey.
Connor was drunk at the comedians fighting, or the comedians drinking night, and slabbered that I'd take you on, boy, if it wasn't for me fucking...
this gargoyle feet?
My sore feet and my varicose veins and my ingrown toenails and my fucking... Do you know what I mean? Where do we stop? Anyway, if any charity boxers looking to fight, Bruno the Diamond said she'd fight me.
Fucking would.
West Belfast. I said,
So Geddes is not fighting?
I think he's fighting Talal. It's an arranged now.
Aye, well, because Geddes is getting on it big time. He's bought all the gear. So he's training twice a week. Loves it. He says it's something that he probably will
keep going. All the comedians that actually did the boxing, this is the other thing too, there was a camaraderie about it. I get that word out right.
Camaraderie.
Right, there was more. We were all meeting up the train and stuff. Boys actually came down here a few times. Remember, Ian Thompson and stuff.
That's
came
right,
down, did a pod, did a gig, trained.
Valdesmigel.
And then who else? Like me and Mickey Mickey was ringing me when we were full the weekends, talking about boxing. No, getting up and doing moves and all. I'm telling him what to do right and me full.
Funny, do you know what? Him and Mickey and Connor were talking about his matching. I was watching it yesterday again. So he must watch it all the time.
Mickey probably watches no comedy back or less. I know he doesn't listen to any pods.
No.
Sure, none of us do. But he watches away at the boxing. You know what I mean? So there's something about doing things that you get a bigger buzz of doing something a one-off than you ever do when it's all the time. Like anytime anybody does charity boxing, that's the best night of my life. That's what they say. That's the best night of my life. If you did a comedy night or a show and you went up and you were brilliant that night, like one of my biggest buzzes was doing Frankenstein in that panto. And all I was background, but everybody loved me and I loved doing it and just got a buzz from it. Far bigger than anything probably you did since. It's mad.
That's where you peaked.
That was peak.
You peaked Frankenstein.
Balancing.
No words, no jokes.
None. There was the odd.
I was working in the lab.
All right. The scariest moment for me ever on stage was when the curtains went back and I had the Batendo sleeping. It was Frankenstein.
I know, man. You
I'd better get these lines right.
that was on the page.
Don't shh. And then, don't do it back to front, show the place up. And it's mad the way you're thinking. I banged a daisy and everything before I went on.
Oh, you mad bastard.
They calm the nerves. Somebody give me a diazepam because I heard they're good for the nerves. You know what I mean? So I banged one of them before I went on. Don't know if it did anything, but trying to get out of it before it and all and everything.
I was saying to you during the week there that
you were nearly meant to be on that show actually, because our Wayne's read it. So there was days. This was the worst part for rehearsing. You know, there was days you had to come early to collect the Waynes, and we're all standing with all the Waynes.
Pedo. My great pedo!
But they were asking you to do something, but there's a craft behind doing family things like that, you know. Because what you do, see if you have fucking 20 wins on a show,
yeah,
it's hard work, right?
Yeah.
But every individual has a mummy, daddy, auntie, uncle, brother, sister, granny, granda.
Aye, it's all coming to see them.
The Alley Theatre full 4 nights in a row, 5 nights.
Aye.
They get everybody in.
That's smart. I never thought about that before.
I was just thinking of the next show, get 20 wins to walk across the stage once for one joke. On you bastard. That's it. Because you went, do you ever go and watch your win in the panto? Most of it's shite and you're just waiting for your win spurt. And that's or the school play. You go and watch them just where it's all grabbing each other.
But sure, the school play that the nativity they done there, it was on 2 days, so somebody had to be there both days. Because and all the parents were like, somebody needs to be there, so they filled the hall 2 days because you can't have a day, can't be looking out a day when somebody's not there.
Oh, and then you have to ask for off work and all. I know, it's mad.
That's a good
I'm looking forward to the van panto this year. It'll be this month now, isn't it? They do it every January. St. Pat's, famous.
What is it?
I don't know. I think it maybe.
I was looking forward to that.
No, Damien's been the Dame in it.
Right.
He's took over Bernard Harper's.
Oh, very good. I did perfect.
Bernard, I know. And Bernard was like, he's fucking epic. Probably one of the best Danes you'll ever see. But Damien's doing it, and I'm looking forward to seeing him. They get a laugh at him. Because he'll be ready for it now, as I'm saying. You know, since he did Pantos, he's been on tour with us. And he's one of the main characters, you know, biggest laughs. So he'll be super ready for the Panto. And I think they do nine nights in a row or something. A couple of matinees or something.
There's nothing on their page about it, so.
Nothing up yet?
No. Have they started rehearsing?
They start rehearsing. They do like 3-4 months rehearsing. Not like us the day before. Make it look natural if you don't do it.
Well, if not advertised, then I don't know.
It's not advertised yet, but it's always the end of February, or the end of January usually, I think. I don't think anybody needs to see anything advertised the month. It's the 2nd of January, you know what I mean? We have Aaron McCann headlining at the end of the month here, but I just threw out the poster, didn't do it in a big push. But you know what? There's only 9 tickets left or something.
Sweet. No, man, January's...
The January blues.
I put the Revolut there that I was rationing all the wages out. So week 1, week 2, week 3.
You have to. We're waiting for bills to come in that don't come out at Christmas.
Aye.
Ran out of oil there. Had to go and get a few barrels myself.
Big one.
Went out. My mate Barkley. Seen that I got 2 barrels of Hangman over the shop. He took them out of the boot. We did hear what happened today. I went out to get some. See what I do is I have 2 drums and I leave them in the boot. I don't take them out and walk over the thing. I would drive up close so you can go.
Aye.
And I was on the phone to you, so the young fella, he must come down to people that don't get out of their car. And he come down and I went, you know what? I'll run the shop and you put oil into the 2. And I got in the car and I says, it's my fault. I says, he's bound to tighten them right, like. Didn't. I'm the smell of my car.
Oh my God! Who Conan?
There's a
stupid little.
Not Conan, though. The worker.
No way.
The worker wearing gloves and all. Do you know see whenever you get a drum, I've got this link thing you put on top of it, so it's easy to pour into under your fucking oil tank. You don't screw that back on.
That's a poor people trick. You know, like the rich people don't know anything about things that go on top of barrels.
No,
that's our thing.
I'm bleeding.
I used to have a thing that you shook it and you were standing outside the backyard that got there.
I wouldn't stand at the back doing that.
But you had to shake it and then the juice went up the pipe. Then splashed everywhere.
You had 2 wee baby barrels then came out and fucking 9 months later. Fuck. So he didn't take it right, man. I got home and I smelled it. And I was saying to you, I got an ass to shop, I had to go down and collect and smashed a bottle of vodka in the back seat. I was just moving it and another bottle hit the whole bottom, just came down off it. Like it was
just pure clean
clean cut, but all over my trousers, all over the hanging. You can still smell it. I didn't even try and clean it. It was just Christmas.
So your car smells of diesel and
vodka. That's like myself.
It's like a cultie's car.
It's like coming back. It's like going up in Donnamana.
So were you in Donnamana?
Smell. So Christmas fucking pile of shit.
No man,
we say this every year too. It's just money and stress. Like this week is the first week where I'm actually don't have to do anything, but I've got anxiety, like thinking I have to do something.
Aye.
Because you're doing that much for a week. running about, sorting out weans, presents, decorations, moving toys about, going and getting shopping, going out a few nights, couple of gigs, fucking. This week's none. That's why I rang you today. Do you want to do the pod? We'll leave it a week. I deserve a break.
I don't know. I was like, we have 2 to do. And it was like, we put it out next week. And I was like, this is it next week.
This is next week, sir. I had to get dressed there.
Do you know what I'm actually? I would say your snood smells of shite vodka on.
Oh. Do you know how many times I took it out of the wash basket and went, another day? You know what? Fuck it. It's only myself I'm annoying.
And you know what? You pull it out and you go, oh, that'll do.
It's strong, but you know. It's like that. You ever, like, it's the same as all smells, they just go away after a while.
Like after shit.
You know what I mean? You just fucking smell this place, and then 2 months later, like, it's alright now. You get used to all the smells. But armpit and breath smell doesn't seem to go away. Doesn't it not?
Breath smells tight.
It's like you could go into a farm and it's clam of shit. Half an hour later, you're not smelt. But somebody with pit smell or breath smell?
I used to work with a guy who used to have no, he didn't have bad breath, but he had bad breath, but it wasn't like a hygiene problem. I think he had like a stomach issue.
I worked with a guy who was famous for his bad breath, and it was a stomach thing. I don't know if we even got it sorted, but he could sit from here
to here
to the other table and
you
just talk, not even just chatting to you. And you're just like,
do you know what? You're giving yourself wee breaks.
you're doing that. Go ahead.
Like you say this is me, he's turned away, and then you give yourself a wee break going.
And they don't even notice, because everybody's doing, aye. And you actually are doing all that. Because anytime you're looking, you're holding your breath. No way, sir. Here you're back in again. Can I continue? And then it makes you paranoid then, because if they don't smell that, maybe I'm like that.
Man, that's my biggest
You know, you have an all day where you go, do you ever do a quick move and you get that wee smell and you go, was that my ear?
Man, I always have chewing gum in the car here.
I had a smelly ear for a while, because I used to fucking always scratching me. And I used to end up one of them, and I was full of gunk.
Oh,
actually, I go to the doctors, my ear canals are smaller than the average. It's like the only 2 things that are smaller than everybody else's is my penis
small
and
ear,
fucking ears.
small ear.
No, made everything else big. I'd rather the opposite. I'd rather have good hearing than a big cock. God, you bastard! Damn you! Fucking works anyway. So smelly ears, one of them ones. If you turn your head fast, you go, hey. Because you go into the smell. Somebody showed you, what? Hey, you fucking fart. Are you sure? Flaming boys beside you for farting.
Are you sure your man's breath wasn't your ear?
And it smelled like that. You know, like a dirty, like a fat person's belly button.
Oh,
no, that smell.
Yeah.
Just to turn the head quick. Oh, what the? And then you realise, oh, fuck. But the armpit too, you don't, like, if I have a smelly pit, I'll smell it. I have no problem smelling my own BO. And then I know. Was that telling the Aaron about me in the plane in America with the BO?
No.
I did, me, you and Blee. In the last pod, no?
I don't think so, go ahead.
Whenever we were going to America, no, I didn't. Who was it telling? When I was put out, I was I don't remember. Back when I was a bad boy. Aye. Don't even know if I tell this story. Because the Waynes listen. You couldn't clip us either. I'll move on to what happened, but it was a cracker anyway, so it was ending up I partied all night and then I had to go to America.
I know. You told that story at the funeral.
That's a cracker. Can't do it. Waving now. £15 a head.
That was me and Blee.
I was saying I used to get in that much bothered and I blamed everybody else too. And it was like when we were in Belfast the week before I went, the night before I went, and the chippy I was drinking, I ended up in a fight in the chippy. And then I was feeling sorry for myself on the way over and I was blaming myself. So obviously my fucking fault because everywhere I went I got in a bother, but I was wearing a t-shirt. You know when you get up in the clothes the night before, you get up and you smell them, they're alright there. No. And they're probably there and then they probably aren't that bad. Like I would wear, say I'm at work and then I have a gig later on, I'll still take a shower, even though I don't smell. Because I showered that morning, went to work, wore clothes, come back, and I'm like, you know what, I could probably wear this on. I've tried that before, but see around about 8, you start getting mucky.
Oh man, so we were that way too, and the must was coming every lap.
Exactly, and you're coming up and all there. So the airplane had happened to me, hey, so I knew it was smelly, but I was in the middle of 2 people. And I think one of them was an old priest, pure grey, eating fucking potato cheese. You know the big bag? Forever. Looked like Mr. Burns, sir. Priest. Another one was a big fat woman. I mean, and I was stinking. But I was sweating as well. And even when I was grabbing the food, I was going, frankly. So I got to the stage where I had to go into the plane pool. Or
the plane pool?
The plane, there's a pool in the plane.
He's going to Epstein's Island.
Went done, because I had my jacket on. I didn't want to take my jacket off because my t-shirt was rotting in. Made me sweat more. Then thinking about it, as I told you before, makes you even sweat more. So went done, took off his wet fucking t-shirt. Tried to clean my pits in there, and then came back. Sat down, but with the coat zipped up. Worst.
Wonder what happened if you just came back and we
7-hour flight to America. God help the people beside me.
And do you know what? Man was on about the wake. That's the one place in the world you can't have smelly pits. Because you're constantly like,
aye.
Oh, God, love you. And you're hugging people and you're hugging people, man. Oh.
And you were inside the whole time?
Aye.
Do you want to chat about that or nah?
Do you know what? I would love you to put the thing up and get the stories about him, and we'll do a wee...
Strabane, I know he was hit hard.
Aye.
Really hard. Like, there's been 5 or 4 people I know passed away over Christmas.
Aye.
Round our age. Do you know what I mean? And Bob, Terence McKillian, I know him. I know Bob since I moved into Ballycummin when I was about...
And we went to school together.
I was in primary school, like.
Aye.
And there's a cracker story of me and Bob. God rest his soul. He was only 43, was he? 42?
Yeah,
43.
His birthday now in 2 weeks.
The boot turned 43.
44.
Fuck's sake. So it's hard for the whole town. There isn't a person in Strabane didn't know Bob.
Everybody had a Bob story, like.
Cracker. So that's what we're thinking doing. He was that well known in Strabane that I'm thinking
It was the best man at my wedding.
I'm doing a wee post on Facebook or whatever, and for people to send in Bob stories.
Aye.
Because even the priest was even saying.
Aye.
Stuff of the stuff we couldn't repeat probably up here.
No, he says wait for the book or
the movie.
And man, that's what I was saying to you too, like at the funeral, like I've done loads of public speaking.
That's right.
Been on the podcast, done fucking work podcast, spoke at work, done presentations, stood in front of packed houses.
Was that Taylor? Was it?
Man,
were you howling back at tears?
Not even that,
I was nearly gone, man, because Blondie and Brian Lindsay did a cracker job of the music in the chapel.
Oh, fuck,
if they had never walked along the stairs, I'd have been fucked. Because I was up and moving.
Like, you don't want to make a mess of it because like, you want to get one shot and there's so much in the parent.
And you don't believe in God at all, too? And you went,
I know. Sure, man. Did you see the ship yes when everybody come down? I didn't know what to do. So I went to walk away. Duffy genuflected, so he dropped down. And Mazzy nearly fell over the top of him, and I done this here.
It was like YMCA.
And then I was walking away.
One boy.
That's exactly. And then I was walking away. He goes, "You're supposed to bow, aren't you supposed to bow?" I just kept walking.
You can't do that. And you wore the fake glasses. You don't need them.
They're not the fake
glasses.
That's the one time I needed them for the reading. And then, of course, I went up to the mic and went,
I'll tell you a story, but so I've got loads of Bob stories as well, like, because he was a mad whore when I was younger too. But back during the Troubles in the Ballycummin, and I always say Strabane was like one of the places where, what do you call the most famous man that does all the videos? Taylor? Your man Taylor does all the documentaries in Northern Ireland. Just Google it.
Do we need to know it?
Anyway, it's not Phil anyway.
No, it's not Phil the Power Taylor. It's not Taylor Swift.
Peter Taylor? Could be. Anyway,
Peter Taylor
is. If you go on the BBC iPlayer, you'll not get this, but you'll get the history of Northern Ireland according to his research, and it's amazing. So he was doing his interviews, and me and a mate called Crumbs and Bob were just running around the Ballycummin estate, Wayne's, and we seen the camera crew. You know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? You're all over and all doing the thing.
I was telling the story last night.
I know. So, I don't know how it came about, but they got us to sing a song. Because it was like, and then it was like the opening to the whole BBC documentary.
Aye.
So there's me and Bob with the hair down to there, Crumbs, and
Because Magellan was going there, tanks and guns. And
that's what I was going to say. Yeah. So Peter Taylor, your man, if that's his name, fuck's sake, he was in our house and all. I started acting everything when I was on doing homework and all, asking my ma questions. She's looking at me going, "Oh God." My ma got biscuits and all, as if as if this happens all the time. Biscuits at the table.
you're like, what the fuck are they?
They actually followed us the whole way to the cache. Kieran and our my two brothers would hate the documentary to come out because the state is in it. You know what I mean? Fucking. Anyway.
But these destitute children.
Aye. And my ma got interviewed too, and they zoomed right under her face, so you just see the centre of her head. Oh, it's like that. Could you get any fucking closer? But anyway, we were playing in the Ballycummin Estate, and it was during the 80s, during the Troubles, like, when everything was happening. Wouldn't have been that long after the three boys were shot and all that, you know, so...
it was something related to that as well, that's why they were there.
Strabane was famous because it was the most bombed, and it was the highest unemployment, and we were a border town, and there was cross-border fighting, and the camel, all that. So the three of us started on it. Actually, I didn't. I was lambing, and them two started. 1, 2, 3, me mommy caught me chucking stones at the RUC with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give it a go on. Send them British bastards home. Right? And then as it zoomed round to Crumbs, he's like, I didn't say anything. And Bob's just, he sang the whole thing.
Of course he did.
You know what I mean? So that was it. So it doesn't come out to fucking, like, nearly a year later, I think. Or whatever, 6 months later. And, Jesus, it came out that night. The whole place seen it, like, because back then, 4 channels. Everybody's watching it, like. So Bob got battered and grounded. Crumbs got battered and grounded because they sang the song. I got battered and grounded because I didn't join them. Fucking Republican, why do you not fucking sing it too? Them boys are showing their colours. Them two are grounded and I was grounded as well.
But yeah, I was like Bob said, I got 150. So I got 150.
I think they give us money. My friends like a pound. Notes too.
I think these were set up.
Pound notes. Aye, set up surely. We're behind big tricolour on the wall behind us now. 1, 2, 3. And then I think we were like, that's not going anywhere, is it? The BBC everywhere, just fucking massive cameras. That was one of the wee stories with Bob, but there's that fucking many.
Man, when we were at school, he nearly killed a teacher, like.
I seen him running the house one time too, and I swear to God, it was like one of them cartoons.
This is the house he wrecked.
In Ballycummin. Fuck.
No, you could hear it was,
lights going on and up. It was like something you'd see in a cartoon. And him getting, like, he just ran on.
He was kicking people.
Ran on, he must have ran over beds now where people were sleeping and all, and they're all waking up, and he was like, what the? And you heard fucking smashing and stairs, and get out the fuck! Who the fuck are you? Fucking out the back door, round the garden, in the back door again, up the stairs, banging it, climb out the window, down the drain pipe. Whoa! I'm standing. It was one of them ones I wanted nothing to do with. No, I'm stepping away. Because it was just me and him walking down the street.
Man, probably the most famous Bob story was the gnomes.
What's that one?
So we used to be fucking bored during the week. We just drive about. So one night we decided to go around all these gardens and lift all their gnomes and put it in somebody's, like, cover somebody's front garden in gnomes. And we done it a few times. It was good old crack. Then one time, Bob says, you know what we'll do? We'll raid somebody's line, and this woman had all her knickers out in the line, and he stretched all the knickers over the gnome's head, and they rang the paper. So next week, the front page of the Chronicle was all the gnomes with these knickers. I know your woman standing with a pair of knickers, you know, bandles.
That's underwear for anybody that thinks.
And then Bob was quite tan too. Because I woke up one morning and the first 9 flags from the golf course from my front lawn one day too.
Gary Patton woke up with a sheep in his hall.
Aye.
Well, I loved the sheep.
Do you remember there was a big...
Was Jude did it? You know the boys,
do you remember there was a big cowboy thing outside Jasper's too? At the end up in front boy's garden, he still has it.
Kept it there just?
It was me and Bob done that too.
Some fucking stories.
I could tell you a few dirty ones like
There's
that.
ones you couldn't repeat. He was one of these boys that he looked like Benjamin Button for years. I was like, are you ever going to get older looking? Fringe there, tan, wee face on him. And then overnight it looked like it was like Some ones are saying we've mentioned them a lot of times in the pod without realising.
There was one because he rang me about it one day. Everybody was saying to him.
We
I
caught
can't
him
remember-
looking like an old man.
I can't remember now what day I saw one, but sure, they me and you, like, I was like, you know, for a pound? I should have stayed about 11, 5:30 or something.
Is that what time we said in the...
Good crack, well.
Good crack, but then when I went out that... There was another yarn, there was a couple of great yarns. We should have been writing them down when we were all drinking.
Aye, but you know what, if you put that post up, there'll be a few good
No,
ones.
there's even yarns with us boys were having among ourselves. I was going, fuck, do you mind that?
Aye.
But so we went out for one, and I swear to God, see when I usually drink Guinness when I'm doing one or two, because it's a big feed and you sip on it. Man, I had to give 2 pints away and clear.
Aye.
And then I was full, and then Arlo wouldn't let me drink because we were going out that night. If I had kept drinking. But then I still went out, it didn't take long. Because then I was a hangover and all after 3 hours. Says, Arlo, I don't really want to go out. She goes, you mean take a vodka or something, they bring you around. Fucking good idea that was.
No, I was fucking...
We're doing another one. I lost my coat in here, Charlie's Bar. The coat that I got out of the...
the back room that somebody else lost.
What do you call the bag? The
lost and found.
So I got a lovely jacket and lost and found in here. Now it's lost. It's back in the lost and found in here.
Did you not get it?
I have to look at the lost and found.
Maybe it was your joke. Maybe it was yours all along. It's like,
It is now,
maybe this is like a time traveling paradox.
Fucking hell.
Your jacket keeps me coming back into the
back
last
into that
one.
bag. It's like fucking Toy Story, the wee stick. Trash. Fucking trash. He's class now, and he just wants to be
Fuck, very
among the
good.
dirt. But rest in peace, Bob. You wee
Oh man,
wee legend.
rest in peace. Hey, we had a good fucking drink up for him, and
It's always hard. Like, and then there was others, Benny McGilligan, another Strabane legend.
I didn't know Benny, but fuck, it was like a state funeral. He'll say.
So Benny would have been big friends with Sean Barkley. And whenever I was growing up, I was hanging around with Barry Barkley, so I would have seen Benny a lot. Because Benny would have been along with Sean, the brother Terry, and all the GA boys and all that crack. Like, so it was always about
Were you at the
love
funeral?
crack. Missed the funeral.
Why? Gaming?
Came in the 6th. You don't have to cut that out there. Fuck's sake. I was going to do a big speech.
Go.
It's too late now. I'll tell you about Days Gone. It's like that's good, friend. You had the fucking bad one. Why did you?
Were you going to go on the whole story there?
I was, and then
I knew you were at it. You know, I just knew.
you
I
go?
didn't even. Well, I didn't know him.
that's a good excuse.
I actually was outside. I was actually outside the.
I went to 4 weeks in one day.
I know. I died.
That was
A lot of people were going round just doing the trifecta, like
And see the thing, the what?
trifecta.
You teach me one word a year and it's fucking beautiful. Trifecta. But Mickey Doyle had me and him sat beside each other in school. So there was me, Leo McBride was our farm teacher. He made us sit in alphabetical order. So it was Ronan Boyle, Damien Coyle, Mickey Doyle. So that was for 4 years, something like that. So I got to know Mickey well. Pure gentleman. Only my age, passed away.
Scary man.
And we Paddy McCoggin then. Paddy used to do my
young.
gigs. And see Paddy, when you see him out, always happy.
Aye.
Always messing. You never know who's suffering. Like.
No, I couldn't get Pat out of my head for fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Even subconsciously, it'll affect you.
Oh, aye.
Me and Eamon were on about that today. We're saying, like, they're not direct family, but they're people you had conversations with, or knew, or hugged,
grew
or,
up, or
do you know?
fucking.
Like, I would have given all them boys
I
a
haven't
hug.
fucking bawled my eyes out that in fucking years, like the way I was around Bob. Hey.
Aye. Tight. I was nearly away in the chapel a couple of times. I had to do the look down thing.
Aye, man, it's the Waynes get you. See, when there was a couple of Waynes that were fucking taking a bad, and I was like,
Big dig. Sure, that, you know, you have to remember how it affects people. Like. And then if it doesn't hit you, it'll hit you sometime. Rather, you know, some people, like, they always say if you're a father and something tragic happens in the family, be strong. You know, for the rest of them. But there'll be a wee moment where it'll come out of you.
all I could think about too was like, I don't know if I'd want to be wicked.
Why?
It's a lot of hassle for people. Wicks are the most awkward thing.
My Kovla loves them, has to get to them all. This is only if you know them. She sat outside the other ones. She knew Bob.
Like, man, there was one time we were standing in the hall and we were queued, like, they fucking queued around the street for Bob, hundreds of people. But we were standing talking, like we kind of were just making eye contact with people because there was nowhere else to look, so there was lots of...
When I went, it was busy, but you were there the 2 days,
Aye.
and was it just all
never stopped.
Because I was saying to Mickey, I bet you, because do you ever go to a week with somebody go, I didn't really know him, and they're going to be saying, nobody's going to stop you and say, hey, how well did you know such and such? Because I'll tell you what, I haven't seen you now.
Out! What? You only met him 2 or 3 times? Oh, wait till fuck.
You're not real friends then? Nobody know. Because Mickey says didn't know half the people. His brother, Mickey, was like, he was at the front door. Didn't know half of them. He says, and a lot of people will say, as news ma Magella, or Pat, and Ken, or Stephanie, and Ken, they pay their respects.
Yeah.
So never, when you're going, and they don't do fags anymore. I know boys that used to go to wakes just to used to have a bowl of fags when you're walking on. I was just like,
No way.
that one used to be a thing.
Wasn't it like...
A big bowl with fags filled.
Oh,
You've never seen that?
No.
I've been on a few.
Just like complimentary
Aye,
fags.
smoke away. And you smoked in the place too. Fucking, like bingo back in the day.
Jesus Christ.
I know boys, the boys would just, when you go around wakes, just for a cup of tea and a sandwich and a fag. You know what I mean?
That's fucking...
There is people who go to all the wakes in the town. Do you know what I mean? But it was, so Strabane had a wee cloud over it. And there was a few other people passed away. I didn't know them personally, but I seen them coming up on Facebook and stuff, and they're...
All between 40 and 50.
Yeah, and it just seems every time. And then I was thinking, what's going on? But my dad says, hey, son, you're nearly 50. That's what happens. We're like lemmings. We just...
Sad, like.
So enjoy the...
43's young to be lying.
It's too young. It's halfway there in my book.
You know, 40 years of living, like.
If you could have a good, healthy 40 years and the sun hit you, you get, some fucking rare disease or...
Seems to wake a few people up, but like, you need to look after yourself too, like.
Massive.
You can't do the gym in your head all the time.
Start the gym in the 8th. It's better. See these people starting first. Liars. I think there's questions there, actually.
I will do a couple of questions and then we'll get out of here.
We're not playing this game then?
No, we'll do it on Spotify, won't you? I rang him and Colin today. He goes, hey, with this game here, somebody bought it to me. We can play it during the podcast. I think it's called
Hateful Bastards.
Hateful Bastards, your people. He goes, I don't think the name's as extreme as that. Carriage Against Humanity. Hateful Bastards.
I thought it was just
Hateful Bastards, your people.
People are cunts or something. I don't know.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. First up. If you could choose a New Year resolution for each other, what would it be? You, Jim.
Why? Ham Jim? When the fuck do you ever go to the gym? Exactly. No, the year before.
January 1st?
The year before. I'll be at the gym. You? Fuck, where did it start?
What?
Eh? Get back to work.
I was working today.
Work properly. Did you do anything? What New Year's resolution could I get you off the cocaine? No, look at his nose; it's caved in. He had a big fucking long. 2 years ago, he had a big. His nose started at the top of his head. Just went out. Just one
Right,
canal, man.
me off the drugs and what?
Me off the chips.
Did you eat much? Oh man, see in between
Grazing, did a lot of grazing.
See in between eating shite, I was eating Heroes. In between eating chocolate and crisps, I was eating Heroes.
So I was back in the eggs and all the day. Eggs with ham.
Just boiled eggs.
There's a guy on TikTok now. He's good. He goes into the shops. He goes, "Why you eat this shit?"
I know, I've heard of my.
He's brilliant, but he's right.
Full of shite.
He even pulls out wee protein bars and all. But he's right. I think sugar's a lot to do with people's health.
Oh, I 100% that.
Always he's full of shit.
I know, but he's the extreme version. People can't do what he can do, and also I can
He
tell.
was an 82-hour fast there, wasn't there? Or something?
And I can tell that he's fucking genetically built like that. Even if he
anybody
walked,
wanted.
he'll still be.
Because you see boys that are like him saying, "Listen, I eat carbs all the time."
And is he on steroids?
I think, see, if I just started training 5 days a week, my diet wouldn't really come into it because mine's is mostly eating sugar and lying about doing fuck all.
Gaming.
That puts the weight on. When I started gaming again at Christmas, really fucking hardcore. That's like get that Days Gone, man. It's fucking some game. And it got trashed in the people getting reviews and stuff. They're all coming back now saying how wrong there was. People,
you just proved them wrong, Roland. You proved them wrong.
I think
well done.
Somebody reviewed them, said it was shit, and then all the other reviewers went, fucking what's the point of playing it? And then they said it was shit, and now they're all coming out going, I don't know how you slipped by, and because they put a lot of money in it, you know that when you're playing it. Like, great game.
Do you know what? I was listening to a podcast today. It's called the main podcast is called Bad Movies Rule. So they talk
Bad movies what?
Rule.
Bad movies rule.
So they talk about really shit films, and if maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. So like Tremors, and last one was Terminator Salvation. You remember that one?
Do you know what I watched at Christmas? Indiana Jones with Sean Connery.
Aye,
and I was enjoying it, right? But then I said, see if they made that today, you would say it's fucking horseshit. I'm telling you now.
Would you watch the last one?
But what do you hear? See, you watch. For the time, it was brilliant, and then when you watch it nostalgically, you're going, "That's class." But see, if you break it down, you're going, "Fuck, that's terrible." Watch it. Watch it. I'm telling you now. If you watch, it's like the Star Wars people saying, "Fucking amazing." Go and watch them. Go and watch Star Wars and tell me it's amazing. It's fucking shit.
But you know what they were reviewing today?
At the time, it was amazing.
Good movies rule. Predator.
Good
film.
Timeless. And they even went 80s macho on it, like. But still, it was all in the jungle, you see, and you can't take away from...
Van Damme was the Predator for a while.
Aye, that's right.
He left,
But go and watch them big shows that were amazing, but even the special effects and the acting and all, and...
I think you're wrong about The Last Crusade.
There's a lot of talking into the sky and all, and
did you watch the last Indiana Jones?
The one, no. I think it did, it was shit.
They went back to Roman times.
But... what I'm saying is the special effects would have been the best out of all of them. Oh, that was him when they did CGI, you know.
Aye.
You know it's CGI, don't you?
Aye, when he's fighting, his face goes a bit wonky. No, it's that when he's young and fighting.
Aye.
Does he delete?
Aye. You think you would have seen that, like.
Leonie Cook, my sister, was out a run at 6 a.m. this morning with my friend, and we seen a new group of girls out walking. We were wondering how many more mornings we will see them.
See, well, I'll tell you. Don't start in the first, because everybody does it.
Jim was absolutely jammed today.
Jammed, and I would say Sports Direct did some money worth us.
Ooh, I have so many vouchers.
But do you see the many people come in with the brand new tracksuits and all? 1 week, they'll do every day. This is it. They sicken themselves in, and then away they go. Listen, I just need to get back and do it. Well, you just fucking still flat out twice a day.
I did take a week off there.
Good. Did you enjoy the week off it, or were you feeling a wee bit I need to bed on?
I felt like I just needed to do a wee bit of cardio.
Are you back at it this week?
Christmas, New Year's Day, and the day.
Cardio?
No, weights.
Bit of weights.
I'm going to do a bit of I'm going to go back and do a bit of CrossFit now again.
Are you?
Jiu-jitsu, yeah.
Can you do it? Sure, your arm's fucked, isn't it?
No, I'm nearly there. I'm nearly back.
Right.
It's been 8 weeks now, like.
I just need to get back. I was thinking if I hit the bag and do a bit of weights and walk around more, that'll do me. I'm not busy, man. I mean, a lot of people go
game in the 8 in the morning, game in the 6 in the morning and sleeping right through the 6 in the evening. What a busy day.
I game to 6 in the morning about 8 times. And the last 4 days.
Right, here's a wee sporting question. Who's your favourite footballer of all time not living?
Do you know what? There was a wee video of Pele there, and it was all this guy said Pele did it first, and it showed you Johan Cruyff's turn, showed you Pele doing it, showed you Maradona's taking around everybody, showed you like he's did everything. I think he's getting underappreciated now through time.
So you're saying
far more goals than anybody. So I'll go with Gigi Kearney.
Fair. Right, favourite footballer of all time living?
Messi.
Right.
Why? Who's yours?
Probably Messi as well. They're retiring the number 10 to Argentina. He's retired.
They'd have to, like. Is that the 7 and the 10 now, is it? Or was Maradona 10 as well?
I think Maradona's 10 as well,
Find that
right,
out.
the last one. And your favourite woman player?
I don't know one woman, female player.
Sexist.
Bernie Diver from the hell of town. There you go. What a player. Bernie.
What did you say? What you said, Harry Harris?
do you know? And I was going to go, how do you not know?
So you don't know no woman. Right, okay.
Give us one ears.
Katie McCabe plays with Republic.
Kate from the Who?
Don't be raging because I know, like, I wasn't hardly going to come with that question.
Well,
Not
how am I meant
prepared.
to know a woman footballer? I don't watch women's sports at all.
None.
None. Well, what's a nonce?
Right, on that bombshell.
We'll see you later. Yo!
It's...